and welcome back to another Tales of Tribute game. Very close game today. Opponent goes Rajin first, and let's try Alessia and Almalexia this time around. I was also thinking of playing Sijic. It's been a while since I played Sijic, or maybe Hundings, but let's see how we go. He goes first. I think Morehouse is probably the best pick in this. There are two other agents in the tavern, so picking up Morehouse early will allow very easy like annoying tavern data stuff, I think. So I can either pick Bardic Veneration and Treasury, or I can pick up the Right Collar. Right Collar is a very interesting card. It can generate a lot of gold. But the problem is, what are you gonna do with the gold? Is there something useful you can buy with the gold? If Crow is in the game, then you can actually turn the gold into a winning power, like a big power spike. But I'm not quite sure Right Collar is the right pick in this situation, especially since my opponent just picked up like Morehouse. Yeah, Morehouse is kind of making me slightly annoyed because it's a very good card. At this point, I'm trying to get my economy as good as possible so I can pick up the White Streak. I really like that card, especially in agent-heavy matchups. Druid King has lots of nice agents, very annoying agents. So that is something I'm looking to pick up essentially. Now, unfortunately, we don't have enough for our Pelinal. Our treasury, like we used treasury twice, and both the treasury cards turned out to be at the top of my deck. So that kind of sucks. And we also reveal, yeah, we're gonna delete one of these. I think maybe Ritual Herbs. I think Ritual Herbs is probably the one with the least combo potential. Unfortunately, we show Grand Larceny, which is like a ridiculously good card. So my opponent's gonna pick that up too. So he has a Right Collar, like Morehouse, and the Rajin card. So now his deck is like way better than ours. We're gonna have to beat him with Pelinal White Streak. And I mean, don't count me out just yet, because Pelinal White Streak, I've lost to that before, and it is a surprisingly good card and very annoying to deal with. And Right Collar doesn't deal with it. Morehouse does deal with it. Let's not get him to Right Collar. I think that's kind of annoying. Morehouse, I mean, even White Streak this is a tough game. Like, we're fighting against 3 good cards. I think I have like 1 good card in our deck. Our deck does have a little bit of economy going for it, so that's not too bad. Saint's Wrath. There's a couple of agents. It might be okay to pick up. I'm still not sure about it. Not too convinced. And I know my opponent, unfortunately, is going to have a Rajin combo coming up to me, so that White Streak's not going to survive. I think at this point, it's time to just focus a bit more on economy. And maybe we can start going a more Alessia focus, because White Streak does have the 3 combo that gives us a bit of prestige. We can try to win that way. Yeah, well, Rajin is good against agents, so I think the way we're going to win this is if we get enough good donate cards to cycle our way through our deck, and then hopefully we get to win with Alessia, using Alessia at the final show. Now we get rid of the Rebel. We have 2 more Alessian cards in our deck, the White Streak and the other one, so it might not be terrible to keep the Rebel. Yeah, that's keeping the Imprisonment just in case we really need it. Temple Arbiter just because it is an Almalexia card, and that can potentially combo with eventually some donating cards to try to cycle through our deck a bit more. Our deck is about the same size as our opponents currently. I think they're about even, like we bought about the same amount of cards. And yeah, Right Collar, turns out having Right Collar lets you buy lots of cards, because every time a card goes in your cooldown, you get 1 more gold. So he's buying a lot of cards. He bought 1 Morehouse, which is good. He bought 1 Saint's Wrath, which is bad. I don't think Saint's Wrath is a very good card. I guess yeah, his deck is getting a little bit on the bigger side. He also shuffled at least 1 Whisk Collar Totem into his deck, so that could be not quite what my opponent's looking for. Like, opponent's deck is getting quite big, and maybe a bit unwieldy. We do get 1 White Streak combo, which I'm happy with. I'm considering using Alessia power more in order to shuffle another Chainbreaker, whatever, into my deck. But I think it's also reasonable to buy Imprisonment and try to rush my opponent down. Thinking back on that, I'm not actually sure buying Imprisonment was correct. But we do reveal Druid King Vestments. That's a very good card if you have things that toss things into your graveyard, like toss or donate. Sigic's not in the game, but we do have a couple of donate effects. My opponent's deck is going to be very big, so I think at this point I need to be very disciplined and only buy cards that I really need. That's why I bought the imprisonment, because imprisonment doesn't make my deck bigger. It just brings me slightly closer to victory. So yeah, he picks up the vestments. Festival of Forbearance is something he wants to pick up too, because that's great. That gives him one more donate. Jeering Shadow is not something I would be picking up. That just seems like a really questionable card. Like, what's the point of that? He doesn't even like. That is just. I don't like that very much. We do have one use of Almalexia power because we can't use our Temple Enforcer to confine one of his good cards. These are all not cards that I care about. Like, do I even? Nah, I don't think so. I want him to get. There's got to be better cards to confine than that. So no. We don't get any use out of Temple Arbiter this turn, unfortunately. And we do need to kill his Mari House archers. Maybe we'll draw into our White Streak. That will be no White Streak. That's okay. We still have Imprisonment to get rid of those. And we can always have Druid King at a standby. We can always shuffle away annoying cards if we don't want to deal with them. Yeah, we do have a lot of 2 gold writs in our deck, so they're sort of just waiting around to buy good cards. And oh my gosh, my White Streak still hasn't shown up. I've been really hoping to draw that, because that would be very good against the agents that I know my opponent has. Yeah, Stubborn Shadow is useless. Picking up that one is Soldier of the Empire is really not a good card at this point. Like it's good. I would have picked up that one though. He doesn't manage to kill our Soldier of the Empire, which I am more than happy with. Shuffles away our Pelinal White Streak, so we're gonna draw bad cards, or like 2 bad cards next turn. That's fine. Importantly, we get to pick up White Streak Ascendant. That is gonna be very essential in this game. It's a very agent heavy game, and we get to Almalexia once to try to annoy my opponent a bit more. I think Charity is probably the best card, because my opponent's cooldown has some stuff in it, and like Saint Threat doesn't do anything. Festival is maybe donating some good cards, but I think we don't want him to be able to Omciv that whatever is in his graveyard cooldown pile or whatever. So that's probably the best pick to screw with him. Now, we didn't draw any of our White Streaks this turn again. They're all at the top of our deck right now. Next turn he's gonna get quite a big Druid King combo going, which is good, I guess. Elite Quartermaster, yeah, draws him a card. He could also kill all agents, but I'm not sure he wants to do that. Yeah, he didn't do that. So drawing him a card, that's pretty good. But it's okay. We got Bardic Veneration, and we got one Bardic Veneration combo, so that's gonna be useful for drawing into our White Streak. So let's throw away our gold. No, we don't want that. Let's throw away that gold. Okay, that is I mean, I guess I didn't. Both my White Streaks are still at the top, so I have no way of killing his agents right now, which is very annoying. There's no crows in the game, and yeah, this is really awkward. I am not sure using Rajin is correct. I mean, he did use it against me, so I could use it back against him, but this is really awkward. It's not nice, my opponent getting free value off his agents. Now the thing is, okay, keep in mind, Jeering Shadow is not a very good agent. It only produces 1 gold. And the 2 power, the 2 toughness is not really that significant considering we have like 2 White Streaks in our deck. The Elite Quartermaster draws him a free card. That's really annoying. And it also will give him a bit of a combo. He has a big Druid King combo coming up, which means he's gonna generate lots of gold and lots of Wisp Heart totems. The real question is, can he transform the gold into something useful? With Druid King Vestments, that's gonna produce him a lot of. You should have played Druid King Vestments first, by the way, so that every time he shuffles something into his cooldown, he gets a bit of power. Now, he does have a lot of gold, and with the power of Druid King Vestments means he can buy things from the tavern, and it will convert into gold. Now, his deck is huge right now, so it's not as good as it seems. In fact, making his deck even bigger is gonna make his deck very unwieldy. Yeah, I mean, you look at that, you pick up the Shadow, he paid 2 power for that, and it's tough because we picked up our White Streaks. We had our White Streaks all along, so we do have agent killing. Kill the Sacred Bull first, because every time it dies, it gives 2 gold. Kill these 2 guys next. We won't be able to kill the last one, but I think that's alright. Although we can Black Sacrament it, or even get Hand of Almalexia to do it. No, actually we don't have enough gold for Hand of Almalexia, so that's whatever. We can either, I think it's reasonable to Almalexia here. That's okay too. We don't really need the swipe, and our deck, I think our deck could use to be a bit smaller. I think I should have used Moonlit Illusion there. I don't think shuffling another curse into his deck does very much, because his deck is massive. Like, You should, he's like, if his deck becomes like 21 cards instead of 20, and one of them is a curse, I don't think it matters that much. Whereas Moonlit Illusion, it's actually quite good for my deck. Mori House kills one thing, I still have two things on the field, and we do have a, like, I kind of want to pick up more Alessia cards because that's a good one to pick up for my opponent. I wouldn't mind picking up Philanthropy, that's quite nice. Good for donating. I think he threw away one of my Almalexia cards, so I can't donate as well, unfortunately. Can we? I think we can try to. The other ability of White Strike lets us bring agents back, so that's something we could consider. Or we could hand off. We could either also hand off Almalexia, confine some things, and have another annoying agent for him to kill, which is fine. Also, I think keeping a bunch of agents on the battlefield is useful, and something my opponent's going to find quite difficult to deal with because he only has like one Saint's Wrath in his deck essentially. So that's fine. And let's see what we can confine with our hand of Almalexia. Probably any of the agent killing cards that are good. Either Saint's Wrath or Shadow Slumber is fine. We can White Straight to kill one of his Mori House, and the most important thing is that we do get a Penanol combo off. Yeah, I think I would like to draw the Temple Arbiter. So let's refresh that. Not the Alessian one though. Importantly, we got a massive Penanol combo off. That's worth 7 prestige right there because of the extra Alessia. He's having a lot of difficulty dealing with my Alessian agents, and it's something that he does have to deal with, and they're going to keep coming back over and over again. So it's something that my opponent's going to have to try to beat. Game definitely did not start out going well. I think picking a Mori House early is quite good. Right Collar is expensive, and it's potentially good. Yeah, we basically rushed for White Straight on the assumption that it's good at killing agents, and this is going to be a very agent-heavy game, and I think that is ultimately paying off for us at this point. I definitely was not sure of winning this game at the start because my opponent's deck, I believe, was better than mine. But he is having a lot of difficulty at killing these White Straights. They're still alive, and the fact that he bought so many cards just diluted his deck to an extent that it made it way too unwieldy. Although I didn't shuffle my Rebel to the top, I should have on reflection because that lets me get another 7 prestige combo off with my White Strikes. At this point, I'm just looking for things that donating related cards essentially. Donating cards and maybe a couple more Alessian cards to get some good White Strike combos going. That's going to win me the game, and that Chainbreaker is something I would love to pick up. Probably one of his, I think honestly his Charity, because his cooldown power is going to be huge, so that basically just means draw whatever card you want from his deck. Yeah, let's see if Almalexia gives anything good. Like, I don't think, like, we could also get back our Soldier of the Empire on the assumption that he doesn't want the Rebel to, yeah, let's get back to Warwoman. We could have also used Almalexia Power to try to screw him, but his deck is so huge that I'm not sure what I could possibly pick up. So we do have one Soldier of the Empire, which will, even if he kills our Alessian Rebel, that will still let us combo. Stubborn Shadow, yeah, you know, it's such a disappointing pick against White Strike. It doesn't do anything. My deck is full of White Strikes, the Stubborn Shadow doesn't do anything. So yeah, he has a couple of agents. We have our White Strike to kill him, and we do have our Soldier of the Empire to get us another prestige combo. A bit more power, and yeah, we probably can knock out that Rebel because we don't have any good agents in our graveyard to bring back. Chainbreaker Captain, yay! That's very good. It gives an extra 1 prestige on the combo, and it also gives 2 power by itself, so that's something that I'm happy to pick up. Let's not let him get investments. That one potentially can kill us. And the other thing that we should be slightly worried about is Patron Victory if he can somehow generate enough gold, which is entirely possible because it's the right color coming up. But if he can generate enough gold, it's possible for him to bring up Patron Victory. But yeah, I think most of we've got 2 favorite patrons. It's gonna be pretty hard to do that at the same time. Red Collar, yeah, these agents are not really affecting the battlefield, and my opponent's quite unlucky in the sense that he did not draw any of his agent killing cards. He has like 2 Mori House and 1 Saint's Wrath, and he just didn't draw any of them. They're all at the top of his deck. Is it unlucky, or is it because he bought so many cards in his deck that his deck became just too big? Yeah, that's definitely something to consider. Anyway, we're very close to victory here. All I want to do is just produce enough power and draw my hopefully draw my Chainbreaker Captain. Yeah, we do get that, so we get a nice prestige bonus there, +7, and then we got we haven't activated our last white streak for the extra 7 prestige, but that should be just enough to bring us to victory at that point. Yeah, and that's exactly 40 prestige. Now my opponent theoretically could still have a Rajin combo to subtract our prestige. That's happening next turn, not this turn, so that's not gonna win in the game. And we have a Temple Arbiter for whatever point. I don't think there's much point in doing that. Yeah, let's confine the Shadow Slumber. Let's not use Druid King power. Let's just use Regine one more time, just in case my opponent is able to subtract 1 prestige from me this turn. But I think it's gonna be quite difficult at this stage. So yeah, my initial impression of White Drake is that it wasn't very good, but my reappraisal of White Drake is in fact a very good card, especially in agent heavy matchups. I mean, obviously it's good against agents, but when you see the Tavern at the start of the game and you see all these agents, picks up the Saint's Wrath that gain him a billion power because he had 2 Mori House on the field. Can a billion power do anything? I don't think so. Not power, but gold. Yeah. So White Strike is a very, very good card, and it's probably the best anti-agent card in the game, even better than like Rajin or anything. White Strike is just my favorite agent killing card in the game right now, because it leaves an agent on the field and it keeps generating value, and your opponent just can't play agents unless he has a way to kill them. So yeah, close game actually. And thanks for watching.